And then there's actually like palatable stress of stressful environments and stressful situations, which is kind of mental stress rather than just physical. And then you mentioned there the importance of sleep and how that all links up. And it kind of encompasses this huge kind of perception of health. What is your exercise? What is your emotional and mental state? And then the sleep, which is the restorative cycle within that.
Yes.
How can someone even approach that sort of balance of health? Because it seems massively overwhelming when we kind of put it like that. Because how can I sort my sleep out when I'm already stressed, but then I'm stressed because I'm really tired, so I can't sort my exercise out because I'm not energized enough to do that. And it kind of becomes it can become a positive cycle, but it also can become a very vicious cycle. What's your views on that? Because I'm sure a lot of the people who you've dealt with as well are kind of in this vicious cycle of, oh my goodness, I don't know how to crack into one, which kind of helps the other. Because if you're well rested, you're more likely to be less stressed, so you're more likely to have capacity to do more exercise, and it's very positive. But how do you kind of break into that?
This is a really tricky area, and I've been in the clinic today, and the conversations I've been having with people around this is really about freedom versus control. And it's about finding that balance. We are unique but united in our interests talking about this area of exercise. We are exercise people ourselves. We're very, very unique. Our bodies are very different. We're designed in very different ways. But the point really here is feeling what's right for you. The problem there is in the word feeling. And you asked me earlier about what's the problem with emotions and over-exercising. Well, the problem that we see already at the beginning of these conversations with clients is they can't feel anything. They're numb. If they're using their thinking head, they're using their clever brain. But in terms of wisdom, intuition, body sensations and emotions, that they're numb from the neck down. And we see this a lot in addiction, whether it's addictive behavior with exercise, whether it's alcohol addiction, whether it's food issues. We've got this numbing and people are looking for a sensation. Because they can't feel anything. But they can't feel anything because they've turned their body off, which allows them to push themselves harder. And there you are now stuck further down the line, can't feel anything. Well, do you really care? And that's $1 million question. If you don't care, it's quite hard. You can't feel it anyway. And it's not creating you any other problems. But yeah, freedom, control, and doing what's right for you, Emily, they're the keys here.